To all those who celebrate Happy Chinese New Year, I hope the Year of the Tiger brings you much health, happiness, and fortunes.
What's good, family? Hope everyone's good and enjoying their day. And Lewis Hamilton is back. He breaks his silence in the most worrying way for Red Bull and his haters with a smile, simply saying, I've been gone, now I'm back. No, oh, what happened in Abu Dhabi was a disgrace. Literally, none of that. He's moving on, so we're moving on as well. But I will always mention that robbery every now and again, so get used to it. You don't rob a black man on live TV and think you can get away with that. I will mention this until I'm dead. Yes, I will mention this every now and again until the day I die. Now, apparently, Lewis Hamilton saw my video yesterday and was like, it's time to expose the fraud. Imagine being Lewis, being robbed the way he was robbed, and hearing Red Bull say the battle with Lewis essentially was too much for Max. He knows it was a facade. F1 doesn't mean anything. Remember that? He didn't say that. People take F1 too seriously. Remember that? Or if I don't win the title this year, it's not a big deal. I'll win it eventually. The boy was lying. The boy was in tears when he crossed the line. Like, Max Verstappen and Red Bull are actually a mess. They're actually a mess. They pretend something doesn't mean anything to them, and then the moment they acquire it, through the means they do, it means the world to them. Lewis Hamilton is a rubbish driver. He's had the best car for years. The moment they beat him, he's a phenomenal driver. It's all a fraud. It was all a facade. It was all a fraud, and Lewis Hamilton knows it. That's why he's coming back to destroy his competition. I actually feel sorry for George now. I actually do, because the level Lewis Hamilton's going to be at, it's going to be hard for George to beat him. George will dig deep and do it. It's not going to be as common as anybody is thinking. There is a reason Valtteri Bottas left one of those masks for George with his face on it. The funny thing is, Lewis is so forward thinking and intelligent. When they were saying, oh, Lewis, like, yeah, you're number one, you can drive with number one on your car, what did he say? No, I'm driving with 44 on my car, mate. Why? Because he always knew some foolishness like this would come eventually. And then his number one could be taken through illegitimate means. But if you think about it, Max hasn't taken anything from Lewis. He hasn't. He's still going to be number 44. He's still the true champion. What has he taken from Lewis? Nothing. But guess what? That number one on Max's car is going to get taken at the end of this year. I can guarantee you on that. Now, yesterday, I called out Red Bull and the fake champion for trying to use propaganda on its fans and say, listen, Max was burnt out fighting Lewis. It was very intense. So if that happens again, he might not succeed in the future. And his success in the future will be limited. Now, Lewis knows he has the measure of this fake champion. Lewis knows because Max had damn near a perfect year. Damn near a perfect year. Lewis and Mercedes made so many mistakes. He knows that, and they know that. So he knows if they don't make those mistakes this year, it's a shoo-in. He is going to walk this championship, moonwalk it. And they know that. Can you imagine how satisfying it is, guys, to lose to Max the way that Lewis did? So first of all, in your heart, you know you deserve to win. And then it's coming out that the pressure was too much for Max. I'll be ready to go. I'll be ready to go tomorrow. Listen, I'll be like, if it was a boxing fight, I'll be like, listen, we don't even need no training camp. Let's do this. You know, Lewis can't wait to get back in that car now. He is itching. Do you not understand how much motivation this has given him? Pressure makes a diamond. That masterpiece that Lewis has been working on all this time. This might be the year. Because you have fired him up so much with all your negativity, all your BS, everything you've done to this man. Look at him, he's come back smiling. Because he knows this year he is going to crush old racist spirits, first of all. All these old racists from our old generation of Formula One that don't want a black man to be the face of the sport, he's going to crush them. He's going to crush all these other drivers that fake respect him. Yes, fake respect. These drivers will rather see Michael Schumacher's 7 championships record preserved where Michael Schumacher said he's comfortable to see it broken. All I can really say is karma is so alive and well. I personally, this is just my personal opinion, I personally would rather battle my teammate for a couple years and win a championship that way than win the way Max won. I'd rather win that way. And people say, oh, it was too easy. You had it easy. All you done was battle your teammate. Cool. I actually had to battle my teammate in equal machinery. But to win like Max won, I'm not so sure, like Lando said. Just logically, let's think about who's responsible for all of Lewis's titles. The first one, if you want to be petty, you could say Glock. But no, it wasn't Glock. It was Mother Nature. The rain comes from the sky, not Michael Massey or the FIA. So let's shut that down first of all. It affected Glock, who was on the wrong tyres, and Lewis won his first championship. The others, well, guess what? It was himself and his car. Now, people can scream best car, BS, till the cows come home. Guess what? The best drivers generally do end up in the best cars, and he had to deliver and beat his teammate. So, guess what? All legit. All legit championships. Now, let's move to Max. Bearing in mind that his fans were calling Lewis Hamilton a fraud this whole time, a fake champion this whole time. How karma is alive and well. Because guess what? All those things that you called Lewis Hamilton, look in the mirror, look at your champion. He is the fraud. He is the fake champion. It was Michael Massey that gave Max Verstappen his championship. Nothing to do with Mother Nature. Nothing to do with battling his teammate for a whole year or 2 years and coming out on top. But everything to do with corruption, assistance, and possibly racism within the sport at a higher level. Lewis knows his true worth, and he knows the true worth of Max Verstappen, and he knows he is by far the better driver and the true champion of 2021. As always, guys, let me know what you think. I hope you're all having a great day. Until next time, family, take care.